Okay, here we have a Hammarlund 180. This is I guess you could say it's a general coverage receiver. It is also it can be used on the ham bands. There are specific markings, and then of course you got your main tuning here, and you got your band spread over here. And so then it even has a working clock. It's working. Don't know how to set the time on it yet. I haven't figured that out. It's not actually 2 o'clock. So that's something we've got to figure out yet. And it does work on some bands, and other bands it doesn't. And so trying to figure that out. But anyway, here goes the, we'll turn it on here. And let's see, can we... Boy, that's bright. That's really bright. It's not that bright in real life, but anyway. Let's tune it up on the broadcast bands first. Okay, so band selector is set. Okay, RF gain. We'll turn the RF gain all the way. We'll turn it back down later. Okay, AGC. We're not going to use the AGC on the broadcast bands. Not needed really. We're in receive. So if you were transmitting, you'd put it in send. Receive, calibrate would allow you to calibrate the dial. Not really interested in that right at the moment. As you see the S meter does move when we go into send. Okay, because we're dealing with AM, not dealing with the notch filter at all, and we don't have to worry about the beat frequency oscillator because there's a carrier. You got AM right here. Filter selections, we have all filters, and we're using both sidebands because again this is AM, and we want the wideband filter. So we're ready to tune this thing up. So let's see here.
And then Adam there, the guy that kind of started all this, and what I've been able to piece together about Adam too, he's a filmmaker, a Chicago guy, and...
Turn the volume up a little bit here.
I don't know if he bought them or if he...
Whoa, a little loud.
You know, had them given to him or what.
Whoa, that's from the computer. So, I mean, we're not exactly shielded. We're not set up for, this is just to hear it. Let's bring back the RF gain a little bit because it's really overdriving the front end there. Wish there was a way to dim that down. Oh, that looks a little better. Okay, so there's 1.15. Our local powerhouse station is 1080, which is right about here. Let's try it.
Thanks for joining us. Gosh, that's a lot of money. One of the most costly ones.
Well, there are a few. I mean, we in Europe have done this interesting exercise of going through thousands of impact assessments prepared by the UK government, and we can find, for example, the Working Time Directive, whose annual cost is estimated at around over 4
Nice speaker.
pounds, and then we have
Real good speaker, actually.
climate change targets, and then we have the capital thunders.
The co-worker, write down the number, spread the message, help us get this message out to the people who really need it. The number is 800-359. There's killer T cells, which reduce.
Let's see. I think that's from Bloomfield.
At the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial, and boy, is that a sight to behold.
This is Dr. Reed. If you or a loved one has serious back or neck pain, there's a good chance we can help. We have a very high success rate treating patients.
That is KKBW out of Buffalo, New York. That's 580 miles away, something like that. So, yeah, good selectivity on that. The reason why the S meter is moving is because I have the AVC off. See, there we go. See, now that works now. But when we're dealing with broadcast bands, you generally don't need it. Okay. Anyhow, let's see here. Let's go into the 80 meter. Let's try 80 meter. Let's see here. I don't know what we're going to hear. It's time of night. Let's see here. So let's see. I believe this is. Yep. 2.0 to 4. Okay. So again, let's see here. There's. Now the ham bands should be marked with a little hash mark on the main dial here. It's interesting. Broadcast right in the middle of the ham bands? Do I have the right band selected? Yeah. Well, we do have AM still selected here. And this is where the band spread comes in. Let's switch over to sideband. Sorry about the focus there. Okay, we'll go sideband, lower sideband. We're going to need a beat frequency oscillator. Okay, let's see what we can hear on that. Oh, we need a AVC in. We'll move that on slow because this is voice. Do the antenna trim until we hear the most noise. Sounds over there. Pretty wide band. Got an AM signal in there. Hearing the sideband of the AM. That sounds like a beacon. It is a beacon. I don't know what beacon that would be. Okay, well, so we're getting something on this band, but nothing what I would expect. Anyway, not a whole lot on 80 meters there. Yeah, I know I was getting something on 40 meters earlier. So let's see here. Where's our hash mark on for 40 meters? Is that it? That must be it right there. And then we'll go band spread. Let's see here. Let's start down here. There, so that would be it. Let's see, RF is up all the way. Turn up the AVC, or the audio frequency. Got beep frequency in there. Okay. Oh, sorry, got the wrong band selected. That's 7.8. Let's see here. There we go. Try that. Let's see, we're in the middle of CW land here, so let's... I love it. These guys are talking right in the middle of the CW band, sub-band. Oh, turn this back to slow. Old Miss should be right about in... I really need to Anyway, we're getting a lot of stuff on 40 meters. So we got 20. Okay, so let's see here, 20. There's our, is that our hash mark? No. There's our hash mark for 20 on upper side band. And we're not getting anything. No static, nothing. Okay. How about 15 meters? Let's see, that'd be this. Okay, there's our hash mark for 15 meters. And nothing on 15 meters. No noise whatsoever. Okay, how about 20 meters? Or 10 meters, rather. Well, let's see, going right by the CB band. And there's nothing. So I think we got some work ahead of us here. Okay, there's our hash mark for 10 meters. And nothing there. So anything above 40 meters does not seem to be working on this. So we gotta figure out what's going on with that. Let's see here. I want to see if I can get to WWUV. Here, let's see here. That would be both AM. I want to see if I can calibrate this thing here. That shouldn't make a difference. That's not making a difference at all. Nothing. Okay, what about down on 5 megahertz? Let's see, that would be...
He called the
Nothing. Not picking up WWUV at all. Okay. Oh, wow. Almost 20 minutes here. I'm surprised my phone is still recording here. Anyway, the Hammarlund 180 does work on some bands, and it works beautifully. We still got some work to do on it. But it's a nice addition to our shack here at W1VCM.